second because there's some more good news for you.
Oh, excellent.
Yes, here's the good news. For the next couple of weeks, we're bringing back the Switch Lifeline, everybody, which means, which means contestants are in the hot seat of the final question. I'm going to show them the question. They'll get 45 seconds to have a look at it. If they don't like it, we'll switch it and give you another question. You only get one go at it. But if you like what you see, go for it. If you don't, I'll give you a second question because we want you to win the money.
Perfect.
You ready to play, Natalie?
I am ready.
Let's play hot seat. Go. For $100, Natalie, good luck.
Thank you.
Which of these is the term for a group of camels used by traders to cross deserts and long distances? A, combi van, B, panel van, C, caravan, D, transit van.
Lock in C, caravan, please, Eddie.
The caravan is locked in and correct for $100. The dogs bark and the caravan moves on. $200.
That's right.
According to the well-known sporting expression, there's no I in what? A, team, B, rules, C, ball, D, goal.
Pretty sure it's A team. Thanks, Eddie.
Lock it in.
Yeah.
There's no I in team, but there is in champion. Correct for $200. $300. A famous play by Oscar Wilde is whose fan? A, Lady Windermere's, B, Lady Chatterley's, C, Lady Macbeth's, D, Lady Gaga's.
I don't think it's Lady Gaga's. I did study English literature, so this should be like clockwork, and I'm fairly sure it's A, Lady Windermere's fan.
Locked in and correct for $300. $500.
All right.
Which of these is not the colour of one of the 5 Olympic rings? A, green, B, orange, C, red, D, black. Which is not one of the 5 Olympic rings? Colour. 10.
I'm going to take a pass on this one.
See you, Natalie.
Thank you.
Catch you later. Hello, Ben.
Hey, Eddie, how you going, mate?
I'm well, mate.
That is good.
Ben Hood is from Mount Gambier in South Australia. He's 34 years of age. His wife of 10 years is Ellen. Hi, Ellen.
Hi, Eddie.
How you doing?
Good, thank you.
That's the way. Tell me about George the Farmer.
Yeah, so George the Farmer's a character I've co-created, educational character, teaching kids about where their food and fibre comes from, so where their food comes from and how farmers are so integral to the Australian way of life, really.
You get it from the supermarket, don't you?
Yeah, well, that's it.
That's what
most kids think. Yeah, most kids think that's where it all comes from.
Wrapped in plastic.
Yeah, that's it. Wrapped in plastic. So yeah, George is all about teaching kids where their food
really
comes from. Yeah.
Good on you, Ben. Good luck, buddy. This is for $500. Which of these is not the colour of one of the 5 Olympic rings? Green, orange, red, black.
Okay, Eddie. Well, I'm pretty sure. I know that black's in there. Yeah, green, I think, and red as well. So it's a little bit of a punt, but I'm going to say lock in B, Eddie. Orange.
Lock in B. I think you know it. Correct for $500. Yeah, rings are blue, yellow, black, green and red. 11 questions for $1 million when we return in the hot seat right after this. $1 million. You ready to go, Ben?
I'm ready to go, Eddie.
Here we
Let's
go
do
for $1,000. Which 1993 blockbuster was re-released in 3D for its 20th anniversary? A, Jurassic Park, B, Cliffhanger, C, Last Action Hero, D, The Fugitive.
Well, Eddie, yeah, I reckon I know this one. I was massively excited when it came out in '93 because I'm a big dinosaur fan. I'm going to lock in A, Jurassic Park.
Lock it in. It's correct for $1,000. Well played, Ben.
Cheers,
10
mate.
questions to go. This is for $1,500. In 2014, Badgerys Creek was announced as the site for a second major airport in which city? A, Sydney, B, Canberra, C, Brisbane, D, Perth.
Oh, man, I don't really know this one.
Badgerys Creek.
Badgerys Creek. Look, Eddie, I'm going to take a punt. I'm going to say...
10 seconds.
No, I reckon I might have a pass, actually. Might have a pass.
Pass?
Yeah.
See you, Ben.
Cheers, mate.
Catch you, mate. Hello, Deborah Abraham.
Hello, Eddie.
I love your outfit.
Thank you.
Doesn't it look good? How colourful does Deborah look tonight? She looks wonderful.
Thank you.
Deborah is from Port Macquarie, New South Wales. Retired part-time artist and aspiring author. What sort of art are you into?
My husband and I paint together, and we do very big, bold, colourful, abstract.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you love your vivid colours.
Love colour.
Now, Reggie's your husband at the back. G'day, Reg.
How are you, Eddie?
I'm very, very well, Reg. Now, tell me, mate, you're a pretty well-known musician up the Port Macquarie way, is that right?
I do my best, Eddie.
What do you do?
I have a blues band.
Good stuff, mate. Deborah, you ready?
I am.
Here we go. In 2014, Badgerys Creek was announced as the site for a second major airport in which city? Sydney, Canberra, Brisbane, Perth.
I think I know this, Eddie. I'd like to lock in Sydney. A.
Lock in A, Sydney. Well, you're from New South Wales. Correct for $1,500. $2,500. The broad bill is another name for what type of fish? A, tuna. B, salmon. C, great white shark. D, swordfish.
Oh, I don't know. Tuna, salmon, broad bill, big mouth, broad. I'm thinking C or D. Swordfish has got a long nose.
8 seconds.
I'm going to lock in C, Eddie.
Final answer?
D.
All right. Which one, quick?
D.
D. D's correct for $2,500. There we go. Plenty of fish up there in Port Macquarie too, isn't there?
There are, but I never catch them.
Never catch them?
No, I feed them.
What about Reggie? You a fisherman, Reg?
Again, I do my best, Eddie.
He does his best a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
We're 8 questions to go for $1 million. $4,000 question. Good luck. Good luck to Reggie up the back.
Thank you.
Launched in 1991, the perfume White Diamonds is branded with the name of which star? A, Sophia Loren. B, Catherine Deneuve. C, Jane Fonda. D, Elizabeth Taylor. White Diamonds, 1991.
Okay. I don't think Jane Fonda. I don't think Catherine Deneuve.
Deneuve.
A or D. I know Elizabeth Taylor loved diamonds. I think I'll lock in D, Eddie. Elizabeth Taylor.
Elizabeth Taylor. Locked in?
Locked in, yep.
Correct for $4,000. Yeah. She loved her diamonds, did Elizabeth Taylor. She used to give the ring back, of course. She used to keep the diamond, though, but give the ring back. $6,000. How many test matches did cricketing great Sachin Tendulkar play in his career? A, 100. B, 200. C, 300. D, 400.
Okay. Cricket's one of my favourite topics, so I'm going to pass.
You're being facetious, are you, Deborah?
Yes.
You got no idea about the cricket?
No idea.
Do you know who Sachin Tendulkar is?
I've heard the name, but that's it.
All right, catch you later, Deb.
Thank
See
you.
ya. Go, Sam.
Yeah.
Sam Bosted is from West End in Queensland. He's a Master of Architectural Studies at the University of Queensland, 25 years of age. And it says here, of your weaknesses, sport is the biggest weakness you have.
Yep.
That's not such a good idea, is it?
No.
No, bad luck, mate. Sam, you've got to have a go at this, mate, because there's no pass. How many test matches did cricketing great Sachin Tendulkar play in his career? 100, 200, 300, 400.
Oh, it's not going to be A or D because I'm just using a process of elimination. So it's C or B. It's a giant stab in the dark. I actually know his name, so maybe just say 300, C?
Log it in.
Yep.
Final answer?
Yep.
In. Ah, Sam, there's a lot of test matches, 300, no, 200. He retired age 40 in late 2013, scoring 74 in his final innings against the West Indies with a test average over 200 tests of 53.79. The little master from India, Sachin Tendulkar. Sam, sorry about that, buddy.
That's all right.
Thank you very much, mate.
Thanks very much, Eddie. Cheers.
Bye. Hi, Kelsey Turner.
Hello, Eddie.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well. From Moonda in Victoria.
Yep.
Second-year medical student at Melbourne University.
Yep.
How's it going?
Busy.
Now tell me about making one of your patients cry.
Oh, I didn't mean to. It was my first day in the hospital and I was a bit nervous and I was probably more scared of the patient than they were of me.
Yeah.
Walked into the room, sat down, had a chat, and they were already sad about something else and they started to cry and I was like, I don't know what to do. So I just gave them some tissues and kind of just snuck away.
That's it. You're the doctor. You're supposed to be helping them.
No, I'm the student.
It's hard as a first-year student doing all that stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit. Sometimes it's a bit confronting,
Yeah.
but they're really supportive.
Les is your very proud father, I'm sure. G'day, Les.
Hi, Eddie. How are you, mate?
I'm well, mate. Good luck tonight.
Well,
Let's see if we can get Kelsey $250,000. That'd be handy.
Be nice.
Might even pay off the HEX fee.
Not quite.
Not quite. $6,000 question, Kels. Here it comes. The cover of a 1970 album by which band shows them standing in the window of the Morrison Hotel? A, The Kinks. B, The Doors. C, Jefferson Airplane. D, Grateful Dead.
Okay.
Morrison Hotel.
I don't know where that is. The Doors. Were they in the 70s? I know the Doors are a band. That's a good start. I haven't heard of A, C or D. So with that in mind, I think I'm going to lock in B, The Doors.
Lock in The Doors.
Yeah?
Did you say you've never heard of the Kinks?
Yeah, vaguely. Is that the answer?
You're making me feel very old here, Kelsey. I'll give you the answer right after this. Here to go. The question, the cover of a 1970 album by which band shows them standing in the window of the Morrison Hotel? Morrison probably is the clue there, Kelsey. Did you know that?
Probably.
Did you know that? Why would that be a clue?
Was that the name of a person in the band?
It could well be,
Or
yes.
a song, maybe?
No, maybe the lead singer.
That still doesn't help me.
Doesn't help you?
No.
Ray Davies was the singer of the Kinks.
Okay.
You know Lola? Really Got Me, all that sort of stuff. Jefferson Airplane? No. Grateful Dead? No.
No?
No, Jim Morrison was the lead singer
Of
of...
The Doors?
The Doors.
Yay.
You got to go. Get online, get those four. They're
Okay.
fantastic. 5 questions to go. This is for 10,000. NSAIDs are a group of medications commonly known as what? A, steroids. B, antibiotics. C, anti-inflammatories. D, antispasmodics. Come on, med student.
Okay, so NSAID stands for non-steroidal, so it's not A. It's not B. I'm fairly certain it's C. Could you please lock in anti-inflammatories?
Lock it in. So go through that again. What's NS stand for?
So non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug.
Okay, so we get rid of steroids. Get
Yeah.
rid of antibiotics.
Yeah.
What's antispasmodics, by the way?
Something that stops a spasm.
Uh-huh. Anti-inflammatory, you reckon?
Well,
Correct
yes.
for $10,000. Can you give me an example of one? Aspirin?
Like, yeah?
That'll do.
Ibuprofen?
Yeah, that's it. Ibuprofen. That'll get us there. $250,000 to be won. 20,000 question. Who was the most recent Australian Prime Minister to have served in the military during World War II? A, Harold Holt. B, Malcolm Fraser. C, John Gorton. D, Gough Whitlam.
Oh, goodness gracious. Harold Holt is the one who drowned. Gough Whitlam is Governor-General. God save him.
Most recent Australian Prime Minister who served in the military during World War II.
World War II is 1945. Harold Holt is standing out at me, but I don't know why.
20 seconds. World War II.
Oh, God.
Most
maybe
recent
C.
Australian Prime Minister.
I'm thinking A or C, A or C. I think I have to look in A. Lock in A.
Tell me what to do.
Oh, no, you say that, which means it's wrong. Oh, my God. Is it wrong?
It's wrong.
Ah!
No, it's Gough Whitlam.
Oh. At least
Yeah.
I knew who he was.
He was a navigator in the RAAF during World War II, Gough Whitlam, and John Gray Gorton, of course, served in the RAAF as well and was injured during the war. The others, Malcolm Fraser was a bit young, actually,
Yep.
for World War II. So I'm sorry, Kelsey, that's
all
where it
right.
ends.
Thank you very
Good luck
much.
with the medicine, OK?
Thank you.
Good luck. Rod.
How you going, Eddie?
Did you know that one, mate?
Certainly did, Aussie.
Yeah, Rod Williams is 58 years of age from Springvale. He's an aircraft engineer. Ruth is his partner. Go, Ruth.
Hello, how are you?
Is he always like this?
Yes.
That's all right. How are you, Rod?
Pretty good, thanks, buddy.
You had a double lung transplant.
Yes.
Have another go. Double lung transplant.
Yes.
At age
Sequential
54.
bilateral double lung transplant.
Okay, so tell me what happened.
The condition was pulmonary embolism, blood clots in the lungs, and the only way to fix it was to a double lung transplant. And secondary was pulmonary hypertension, which is enlarged heart. After the transplant, heart was all gone back to normal, so fighting fit and twice as ugly.
Good on you, Rod. 3 questions, buddy, for $100,000. You ready?
Certainly am.
Here it comes. Joe Wider is best known for creating a famous international competition in which sport, or what sport? A, athletics. B, boxing. C, martial arts. D, bodybuilding. Joe Weider or Joe Wider? We'll go with Joe Weider. Joe Weider, best known for creating a famous international competition in what sport?
I really don't know this one, Eddie.
Can you knock any out?
I don't think I'm pretty certain it's not boxing, and probably not athletics either. Martial arts, bodybuilding. I'm looking at it, Joe Weider, something sort of ringing a bell for D, bodybuilding. And I'm thinking with the bit of competition on at the moment, I think I'll go with D, bodybuilding, Eddie.
Locked in. Correct for $20,000. He created the Mr. Olympia competition and was founder of the International Federation of Bodybuilders. Arnold Schwarzenegger was, in fact, one of his more famous proteges. He died in 2013 at the age of 93. Ben, sorry, mate, you're out of business, which means, Natalie, you're a chance to win $50,000. Rod, you're playing for $1,000 or $100,000. Good luck. Montezuma was the ruler of which civilization? A, China. B, Aztec. C, Persia. D, Egypt.
Well, it's certainly not China, and it's certainly not Egypt, and I'm pretty certain it's not Persia either. I'll go with B, Aztec.
Aztec is locked in. It's correct for $50,000. Thanks, Natalie. Thanks for being a great player for us tonight. But Rod, you've won $1,000.
Yes!
Now, Rod, I'm going to show you the question. We're going to give you the double chance here. I'm going to show you a question. If you don't like it, tell me within 45 seconds, and I'll get rid of it and give you another one, OK? If you like it, lock it in, and hopefully you win $100,000. What do you reckon? $100,000 for Rod? Yeah. Great stuff. Let's hope for $100,000. As I said, you have 45 seconds to either answer or tell me to switch. Good luck, Rod. Here it comes. Which of these famous paintings is displayed in Amsterdam's Rijksmuseum? A, The Birth of Venus. B, Starry Night. C, The Scream. D, The Night Watch.
Oh, I don't even know the Rijksmuseum. I know where Amsterdam is, but Birth of Venus, Starry, the only one I've heard of is The Scream. And I think that was the one that was knocked off out of Melbourne, wasn't it? But no, I think I'll take the switch, Ed.
You going to take the switch?
Yeah.
All right, Rod has decided to take the switch. Let's have a crack at this. What would you have gone for?
Oh, look, it'd be a stab in the dark. I'd say Starry Night, Ed.
Starry Night. We'll lock in Starry Night. Would have been wrong. It was The Night Watch. So there you go. Dodged a bullet. Well done, Rod. Round of applause there, buddy. But this is the question for $100,000. The 2016 Summer Olympics will officially be the games of the what Olympiad? A, 25th. B, 31st. C, 35th. D, 41st.
Now, that's not D. I don't think it's C either. I'll lock in B, Eddie.
B?
I'm pretty certain. No, I won't. I'll lock in C, Eddie. Yeah, lock in C, please.
You've got 20 seconds. Add them up. Get your fingers out. Take your shoes off if you need to. What do you reckon?
It's the 35th.
10 seconds.
Yeah, I'll lock in C.
Locked in?
Yeah.
How'd you work that out?
Well, the first were 1896, every 4 years. For 100 years, there's 25, so 21's out.
So, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
31, no, I've done it, haven't I? I've blown it.
You missed a couple for wars.
Yeah.
You had it right, you jumped. Yeah, it's B, 31. 2012 Games in London was the 30th Olympiad, and in Tokyo will be, sorry, in Rio de Janeiro will be the 31st. Sorry, Rod, so close. We gave you every possible chance, pal. Never mind. Hey, you won $1,000. Rod Williams has won a grand. See you next time in Arena Hot Seat. Good night.
Hello, pretty good looking day for much of the country today. More high cloud to some southern areas. That's always a sign there's a weather system on the way. And yes, you guessed it, there is one. It's a slow-moving weather system that's really going to pile in the rain from western parts of the country over the next several days. Fair bit of wind as well. It's going to be an active weather system, however you want to slice it. All the details coming up right now. It's 6 o'clock.
The pulling power. Will the Prime Minister's hair-tugging of a waitress end up in court?
Is it almost the end of the road for booze buses? The new device that makes police more mobile in drink-drive testing.
A couple's home has turned into Trash Palace. How it became party central while they were away.
And a cutthroat battle. The Kiwis have too much firepower for the Aussies, dubbed Dad's Army.
Kia ora, good evening. John Key is back and so is Ponytail Gate. The Prime Minister is even seeking legal advice in case his hair-pulling